Alrighty, so I get some folks that ask, they purchased the new butterfly clasp for their strap, whether it's a DuFrane strap or other straps. It's meant to be a universal butterfly clasp. So this end simply sits through or pokes through the the long end of the strap with the holes in it at whatever normal length your tang buckle would go into. And then this side is meant to attach to the actual buckle end of the strap. So you need a couple of tools if you're doing this. Just a screwdriver. This is the attachment point, so this becomes your spring bar, if you will, that normally is in the strap itself. And then some sort of a pin to remove the actual buckle end. So I'm just going to show you the Epson strap here so you can kind of get a sense of the process to remove the current tang buckle. And this tool here is called a spring bar tool. You can get them on Amazon or your favorite watch parts place, but it has a little pin as well as a little spade end to do strap changes and stuff. This is a Burgeon. There's other versions out there that do the job just as well. So once you get that buckle off, you've got this space area. Every strap is different. This is meant to be universal, so it's not that it's a custom fit for every strap out there. So you may have to kind of manipulate it inside of here a little bit. It just depends on the strap you're using and how big that little area is. So you just simply take a screwdriver. You can see there's a slotted head and a slotted head on this end, and you unscrew it, and you will see. Actually, let me just open this up, make it a little bit easier to see. You'll see that it comes apart. So it is a little bar with a threaded end, and that cap just basically screws into it. So this is what's going to go through then the actual buckle end. And the way it attaches is you want to make sure that your strap, you don't want to put it upside down, right? So you want to make sure that your strap and then the other strap that you're feeding through the buckle here is lined up so that it comes through, goes into the keepers. You just don't want it upside down. So as it sits like this, when the clasp is actually seated, if you will, that's the way in which you attach it. So it takes a little bit of manipulation, again, depending on the strap that you're using, just to get it kind of lined up. We'll see if I can do it here on camera without going off camera. But it's just a matter of lining it up, getting it through the hole here, and you can see there's a little bit of, like I said, manipulation because it's not custom made for any specific strap. But once we get it in there, it slides in, and then it's leather, so it's gonna, or rubber strap, they're gonna kind of manipulate a little bit. Then the other end, the cap, if you will, simply goes into that end and screws down then with the screwdriver. So you may be able to screw this in without holding this other end, or if it starts to turn a little bit on you, you can use another screwdriver just to hold this other side in the slotted end, and then screw this side down. So it takes a little bit of technique. I would say that a lot with folks, but once you figure out the technique, and of course, however often you want to change this, it's up to you. But hopefully that helps get folks a little bit of direction on how you install the butterfly clasp onto a leather strap. Alrighty, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions. Adios.